just the idea is expanding, right? You know, we're brought up, we're conditioned, we believe that we have to eat and we have to drink in order to live. And then all of a sudden, you know, the belief is changed. And some people are going to not be interested in this, and other people, it's going to be like spark a light and a reminder of who and what they are, who or what I am.
People who are talking about doing this now, they're very much stressing how gentle you have to be with yourself on it. You can't bulldoze your way into this. I have found this to be very true. You have to listen to your body really carefully, like super carefully, and gently step forward. And one of the things is, if you can't fast your way into this through just, you know, brute force fasting. You'll damage yourself for sure. So a lot of those kind of, you know, low energy, shaky kind of feelings, that's more to do with toxicity. You're still toxic. You still got toxins, you know.
Air to me now is a food. It's equivalent of food. In fact, scientists also discovered that we people burn way more energy compared to what we eat and burn as calories. So where do we get all this energy? We get it from the air, we get it from the environment, we get it from the space, which is packed with energy. So I want to announce to you, my friends, that you are all a breatharians. We are all breatharians. In fact, if you make one inhale and one exhale a day, you are a breatharian.
We are all breatharian. I do have to disclaim that. You depend on breath before you depend on anything else. You can go a long time without sleep, without food, with even water. But hold your breath for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. You need a breath. So we all are, by definition, breatharian.
The body utilizes 70% of its energy alone on digesting the food that we put into our vehicle. So just not digesting in its own gives me a whole lot more energy and a higher mental capacity to focus on things that are just, you know, that I was not able to focus on before, because my cellular energy, like everything in my being, was going to digesting and breaking down whatever I was putting in my body.
You know, I've dived into this most recent liquid fast on mainly grape juice and mainly dry fasting. You know, it's been so super clear this time of how I personally really do not need food to live. It is clear in my being that is a truth. Whether or not I will eat again is a different story, because that is a product of habitual nature. It's a product of, you know, maybe cravings. It's a product of just desire, you know, just wanting to enjoy the comfort, the pleasure. But this doesn't necessarily mean that's required to survive. It's two different things. We get that kind of misconstrued because we've been grown up habitually in an eating way.
The experts have conditioned us to believe that we must never, ever allow our organs to shrink back. And the sensation we feel is called hunger, and we must feed the hunger. So when you become a breatharian, you let go of that belief system, and in time you allow your organs to shrink back. And in doing that, you experience things you have never experienced before in your life. You are never allowed to experience in your life. Because if you experience these things, then you will know and you will learn that the whole hunger, the whole dependency on man-made foods is a lie, and you can actually survive without eating.
Where are they getting their sustenance from if they're not getting it from food?
Ki, the chi, the universal life force, or what we call prana, or if you're a religious person, you would say you are fed by the light of God, and obviously that's very hard to measure.
This is nonsense.
But with ki, it's not hard to measure.
This is just,
it's not nonsense
this is
when
just
you do the
if you don't
research.
eat, you die.
But that's most people's belief systems in the Western world, and that's why these studies are so powerful and important now.